Welcome my dear students of class 10th. Dear student, today topic is digestive system of human. My dear students, as you are looking the diagrammatic representation of the digestive system of human on this board, you will see the whole structure, morphology as well as anatomy of the digestive system by which human facilitate its process of digestion. The processes of digestion include the digestion of food, that is either carbohydrate, protein and fat. Along with the digestion, absorption also takes place in this digestive system, and as a result of absorption, assimilation proceeds to the different tissues, different organs, different cells of the body. Dear students, let us start the beginning of the digestive system, and the beginning of the digestive system is the buccal cavity. Dear students, here you are looking in the head portion, you are looking the buccal cavity. It is called mouth cavity also. And this mouth cavity is consisted of mainly three components, and these components are salivary gland, tongue and tooth. So three components are found in this buccal cavity: tooth, salivary gland and tongue. Dear student, these tooth are of three types: molar, premolar, incisor and canine. Molar, premolar, canine and incisor. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 types of teeth are here found in the buccal cavity of human. Dear student, these teeth are very important and for chewing and crushing, cutting, tearing, chewing and crushing of the food is performed by the different types of teeth that is present in the buccal cavity. Second is salivary gland. Dear students, salivary gland are found on both upper jaw and lower jaw. This is upper jaw and this is lower jaw. So salivary glands are found in both jaws, upper jaw and lower jaw, in the side of the teeth which are arranged. Dear students, in between the long tongue is present, and this tongue is for taste the food, because the taste cells are present in the tongue, as well as this tongue helps in the mixing and swallowing the food. This buccal cavity leads to the stomach via a long tube that is called esophagus or food pipe. You can say this is food pipe. The lower class students, they told this is food pipe, but now in standard of 10th you have to tell this is esophagus, and there is esophageal movement. This is esophageal movement, and the movement is called peristaltic movement. The movement which is responsible for the transfer of food from this buccal cavity to the stomach is called peristaltic movement, and this peristaltic movement continues in the stomach for the mixing, crushing and mixing of food, and it continues to the small intestine and large intestine. So this peristaltic movement starts from the buccal cavity leading to the esophagus, stomach, small intestine and large intestine. This esophagus is made up of, this is a passage for food transfer, and it is connected with the in the mouth, beginning of the mouth cavity, it is connected with the lung pipe. Dear students, come to the next structure, that is stomach, and stomach is the place where food get mixed and little bit digestion process starts here. This is HCl. This stomach is filled with HCl, and stomach walls are very strong. Inner wall is very hard, and inner wall perform different secretions, and different secretions cells are the mucosal cells, parietal cells, chief cells. These three cells are responsible for the different secretions inside the stomach. This mucosal cell secrete mucus, parietal cells secrete HCl, and chief cells secrete pepsinogen. So as far as function of these cells are concerned, you have to see the different types of cells and their function. Mucosal cells secrete mucus, parietal HCl, and chief cell pepsinogen. In the stomach itself, here the time of the food inside the stomach is 3 to 4 hours, where it gets mixed, crushed, mixed, and partially digested. Later on, next structure is the small intestine. Dear students, you are looking here the small intestine. That is the narrow tube-like structure which is connected with the large intestine. And this small intestine is further, it is of three types. Small intestine is of three types: duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. The foremost part, that is duodenum, middle is jejunum, and third is ileum, for the process of digestion of food and absorption of food. Dear students, this small intestine internally is designed with the villi. Dear students, this villi are for the facilitation of the digestion and absorption of the food inside the lumen of the small intestine. Inside the lumen of the small intestine, the digestion and absorption takes place. Dear students, this function of the villi is to provide the maximum surface, increased surface, larger surface, so that maximum amount of food get digested and maximum amount of food get absorbed inside the lumen of the small intestine, whether they are duodenum, jejunum, or ileum. So these are the villi and its importance. Dear student, after this small intestine, come to the next part, that is large intestine. This large intestine is having three segments, and the segments are ascending, transverse, and descending colon. Commonly it is called colon. So large intestine is also called colon. Ascending colon, descending, transverse colon, and descending colon. This is ascending, this is transverse, and this is descending colon. Dear student, the absorption of water and remaining minerals get absorbed inside this large intestine. It is a wider tube-like structure which opens into the rectum, and rectum collects the fecal matter fecal matter. And final opening of this digestive system is anus, which perform the function of throwing out the fecal matter from the body. Dear students, this is the structure, that is appendix, that is at the beginning of this large intestine, and this appendix is the vestigial organ. Vestigial organ means the pre-creature of human. The pre-creatures of human, it was required, but in human it is not required as far as structure. There is no any function of this appendix, though some useful and harmful bacteria they live in this appendix. So if the harmful bacteria are there will be the swelling in the appendix, and there will be problem like disease. But if there is useful bacteria like vitamin synthesizer, then they will be helpful for the human body. They synthesize the natural vitamin inside the body, and they maintain the normal flora of the digestive system. Normal flora means essential vitamins, essential bacteria, essential minerals that is maintained inside the digestive system of human. Dear students, if this flora get disturbed, then there will be the problem of lacking of certain useful bacteria, vitamins and minerals. Then the patient that person will suffer from illness and sickness. So students, the associated organs are there. The associated digestive organs are there for the digestion of food are liver, gallbladder and pancreas. Dear students, liver is the largest organ of the body, and this is for the different types of the metabolic activities inside the body. But as far as digestion of food is concerned, it secretes bile juice by forming bile salt, and this bile juice gets stored in the gallbladder, from where it comes into the small intestine. This is the sphincter muscular sphincter, that is between the small intestine and large intestine, small intestine and stomach. This sphincter allows the certain amount of the food from the stomach to the small intestine for the digestion of that particular food. Dear students, this food becomes after this, when the food becomes chine, then it will be able to enter into the small intestine. Dear students, this bile juice produced by liver and it is stored in the gallbladder, and further whenever it is required, it comes to the small intestine to change the medium of the food, because it is basic medium, and in this stomach, hydrochloric acid provide the function of the killing the bacteria which is coming with the food, as well as mixing of the food and preservation of the food for 3 to 4 hours. Though this medium is acidic, and when it enters into the small intestine, by mixing with the bile, it will be in basic medium. Next associated digestive organ is pancreas. Dear student, pancreas is the dual gland. It secretes pancreatic juice via duct, which get mixed in the small intestine, and insulin as hormone, which directly get mixed into the blood. That is for the conversion of glucose into glycogen, which gets stored in the liver. So this pancreas is having double function. Number one is secretion of enzyme, And number 2, secretion of enzymes. And number 2, secretion of insulin. So this is pancreas. The name of the enzyme secreted by the pancreas is amylase, lipase and trypsin. These 3 enzymes are secreted by the pancreas, and bile is secreted by the liver, and this pepsin noodle secreted by the chief cells of the stomach. So my dear student, this is all about the digestive system of the human, associated digestive organs of the human, as well as one thing more that is very important as far as buccal cavity is concerned. This salivary gland secrete amylase. That is salivary amylase. That is again salivary amylase as well as lysozyme. Dear students, lysozyme is very important for the maintaining of the normal pH of the mouth cavity, because in case of tooth decay, the tooth structure like enamel and inner structure, this is enamel, it gets degenerated due to the bacterial action on carbohydrate. When we eat sugar or chocolate or other these sweet things, then the bacteria present inside the mouth cavity, they react, they decompose the sugar and they produce the acid, and that acid degenerates this enamel of the tooth, and which results the tooth decay continues. Lysozyme, what happens to lysozyme? If the tooth decay is there, then there will be acidic medium, as you know, bacteria produce acid, mouth cavity medium will be acidic, and problem of tooth decay is there. To prevent them, the lysozyme secreted by the salivary gland maintain the normal pH of mouth cavity, so that tooth decay can be prevented by the acids. So lysozyme is very important also as far as tooth decay is concerned. This is very important as far as exam is concerned. Questions are there from this mouth cavity. Dear students, this salivary gland secretes salivary amylase, while pancreatic juice that is having secretion and enzyme like amylase again, and that is pancreatic amylase. So 2 amylase are there secreted by the digestive glands, salivary amylase, and pancreas, that is pancreatic amylase. So for the digestion of for the digestion of carbohydrate, amylase is there. For the digestion of lipid, lipase is there, and for the digestion of protein, pepsin and trypsin is there. Dear students, in the next video, you will see the complete physiology of digestion, how digestion takes place, how digestion of carbohydrate takes place, how digestion of protein takes place, and how digestion of fat takes place in the human body. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.